Hello there everyone and welcome back to more XCOM Chimera Squad. I somehow made through my first two missions trying to avoid, well that's not entirely true. With the Anarchy I still had Terminal and even Godmother in my roster for that mission. So really I got away with my first mission where I'm going to start dedicating to not having Terminal or Godmother, ideally for the rest of this campaign, until I really need them for like the story missions. And with the research I believe was just completed, for the improved medkits, that is looking very likely now. Never mind the fact that Axiom now has his passive ability that allows him to regenerate health over time, on top of the regen weave, if I even wish to give him the regen weave. Because there's an argument to be made, maybe I give him the plate armor so he can regenerate health while still having 2 points of armor. Hard to really say, because again, Shrug It Off doesn't really synergize the best with that, does it? Hell, even having a single point of armor it doesn't really synergize whenever this triggers. Which, not having a clue how often it triggers is a bit of a factor, and I shouldn't really gamble on that anyway. So we'll just ignore it exists if I'm trying to decide whether to go with the regen weave or the plate armor on him. Otherwise, Godmother's getting her step up skill set up. We have intel, we got money, and I can't remember, but I'm pretty certain my special operation to get a free, Scavenger's Market item is going to be done before the next Scavenger's Market itself. So because of that, I should have a lot of leniency with my intel. So I'm going first, before I forget, drop down the Anarchy slightly. And I've been wondering what I want to do about this fringe here. Because I'm wondering if Vigilance is even worth putting on here, because it's just going to build back up if I don't have a mission to accelerate the timer on this. But that won't be that won't be until after this mission. And otherwise, I'm going to ignore you since you don't really offer much. As far as, well, the unrest is the main concern here. But Acid Grenade could be good. Acid Bomb's been, at least in XCOM 2, is amazing at destroying armor, so there might be an argument there for it. But I don't think I need much else. And what about Lights Out? Just Illyrium and Intel, which I am doing so amazingly well on Illyrium rather. I almost don't want to do this mission just because of that, since I'm about to burn what, 90, 100-ish Illyrium, 100 Illyrium on the Mastercraft weaponry, and I still have plenty of Illyrium to do the next one, if that's the approach I want to take. So I would like not to do this, but at the same time, let's focus entirely on the unrest and trying to manage that, since it does give me an opportunity to level up my field teams even further, and it helps a lot with me building up resources that I might be missing out on anyway. Oh wait, is this the right one? Yeah, I want to make sure, because I remember this actually being 85 intel before. I want to make sure I wasn't getting screwed over there, but it's because I have multiples of that type. Otherwise, though, we're looking really good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 9 rank field teams being at rank 2. And I'm a little bit short with that realization of having multiples of the same field team. I could get this to level 2 as well. I certainly can once I get enough get enough prisoners, or even better, just do the mission, for crying out loud. So, we're still looking amazingly. It's still a matter if I even want to worry about getting the rank 3 field teams, because I don't even know how much of this will enhance the situation bonuses. And ideally, for the purposes of leveling up my team, I want to do as many missions as possible if I can get away with it somehow. If I can get away with it. Otherwise, we got Chrysalids here. We're going to a club of some kind, makeshift power core. So we're to destroy power cores, it sounds like. It is from the looks of it. Otherwise, Kirp got his upgrade pistol. Shelter's all kitted out. And I have money to spend on more medkits, which is probably really important. I'm just wondering how to best do this, with that said. I was wondering about that. I was looking at the nano med kit and didn't recognize it at first, if I were to be honest, because it's a different looking. Yeah, it's completely different looking than it was before. But we have it. It's going to be useful. We have walls, doors, and keypad doors, so I think I may want a keycard for this to open up alternate paths, maybe, especially with 2 encounters. I realistically would have liked only a single encounter, because then that's far more manageable. Otherwise, I can't remember what I got in the last mission. Ooh, superior stock, which I think goes really well for Carib. Just because he has the weaker weapon, obviously, and it basically guarantees a kill with that. Now I honestly would love a reflex grip on this. Be able to shoot and then still charge with enough mobility. And is there anything else I want? Because I don't think I need to scope on Shelter because he has that hail of bullets for the guaranteed hit. Comboed, of course, with the autoloader. I am really biased towards my laser sight, even though it's not all that impressive against mechs unless I can somehow flank them. But it's been just a shotgun in general with armor piercing has been really handy. It's probably, well, in all honesty, I've probably been getting lucky with those 66% chances, on top of whatever I might get for a critical hit chance. Oh, and I got an advanced scope here, but kind of hard to utilize that with Zephyr, let's be honest. But wait a minute. Oh, that's the breach item. I was really wondering about that. It's a shame the med patch didn't get upgraded as well. That would be kind of convenient. And at the same time, I would love to throw more hit med kits on people. I really would like that, just to help offset that a tiny bit. Don't know if I can get away with that unless I want. Well, there is a wall for breaching, so I kind of seriously want to have the breaching pad. And with a keypad door, I may even want the auto key card. It's hard to say if this is one I need a keypad for. And Flash Bomb has been hit or miss. It hasn't really done a lot because of the presence of mechs, so I'm half tempted not to use it. Just because just having a regular Flash Bomb is far more effective because I can control where it goes. But I want the med patch for healing. Breaching charge seems essential for the walls we might encounter. And at the very least, for spending my money, I should get another regen weave. Where is it, though, in this mess? There you are. Burns almost all my money, so I'm not really going to get the benefit of another med kit, am I? Oh, wow. That just makes this a lot harder for me, I'm not going to lie. I've probably been droning on long enough with all this thought process, but I like Overdrive Serum. It seems useful, it just hasn't really been very effective if I can't predict that they're going to shoot at her, like with what happened last episode with Zephyr. Trank rounds, of course, double trank rounds even. Although, I don't think I really need double trank rounds because I have cared for potential knockouts. Zephyr is kind of equipped for it now. I'm going to have to pay close attention if she actually ignores armor like I was suspecting with her upgrade to her melee ability, replacing Subdue. So do I want double trank rounds? Yeah, I think I get rid of the trank rounds on Carrot because again, he has an ability to help with that. I'm just going to burn all my resources is the only downside here. And I'm going to have to pay attention to the possibility of healing other soldiers or other agents. Because normally I just been haphazardly using it on themselves. That's something I need to be open-minded about as these battles get harder. And what can I throw on you? Double Tracer and Trank rounds. That will go well, I'm sure. Otherwise, we're set. Although, I am kind of second-guessing it a little bit because I have that stock. And I know Shelter has that guaranteed hit that burns a lot of ammo. I just don't feel like the targeting system even is all that useful on Carib. I feel like anyway. Since, again, he has that charge forward, but it does give me that flexibility to allow him to shoot with the pistol, though. The problem there is if I give him the targeting system, I'm more inclined to shoot, which means... Well, you got trank rounds, so... I may be overthinking this some. I'm just trying to be optimal, and of course, I don't know if that makes for entertaining YouTube commentary, though. But... since Shelter's going to be hanging back a lot, and Carep's going to be moving all over the place, and normally that'll allow him to get a good flank shot, that might be useful. It's just a question of how to get value out of the targeting system, though, which I really don't think Carep benefits the best off of without a reflex grip, or a reflex grip at least. Because I want him to charge as often as possible, even if it's not charged up. If you can knock people out with it, it helps charge up his shield now. But I have 3 nano weaves, 2 med kits, the adrenal... what is it? That's not... yeah, the overdrive serum to help Zephyr. And the auto key card. I think I want that just in case. Even though I do have Carep to help deal with aggression really well. I just don't expect the flash bomb to do a lot, but with Carep with Phalanx, I'm easily protected from any bad breaches. At least ones that are likely to do a lot of damage to me. Okay, it's done. I've committed. Let's continue on with this new tradition of not having terminal to be my easy out.
I see the target device. Destroy as able.
No. Okay, I was kind of wondering if there was a breach, but enemies do 1 less damage, so... and let's see. You're not enraged, so you can't really do anything about this door. Oh, it's a keypad door for 1. That's probably why you can't. So what do I prefer first? Because, honestly, do I expect a lot? Because the flash bomb doesn't synergize well with Carep's Phalanx, I want to argue. Or then again, neither does the smoke bomb, so I do want to burn one of them without a doubt. It's just a question of which would work better. Never mind, Zephyr. Gonna be a little bit tricky to maneuver with. Yeah, everyone has regen weave except for Zephyr though, so maybe I put her in front. It's just a matter of figuring out where she moves. If I can comfortably put her in cover, then I'm not really worried about her being in the 3rd or 4th spot. I've just been burned before, and that's what I want to try and figure out. I'm wondering. Because Carep going early is helpful for the shield. I'll stick with it. There's probably going to be a... if anything, I'm going to use Phalanx if there's too many anyway.
Time to move.
And if the flash bomb does nothing, like it did right now, then I have a backup. Oh, never mind. It did hit multiples. I wasn't expecting that in the slightest. Because it didn't even give me a message that it hit anyone. So you can knock people out. So I think I'll save Phalanx for the next breach. So that mech dies. And ideally, well, Zephyr goes first, so who do I want to attack? Because that's an heavily armored chrysalid. You're a Cobra. Ideally put Zephyr somewhere where she's reasonably... well, you're not even disoriented, so that helps make my life a little bit easier. You have a laser sight, which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tempted to shoot you. But let's at least deal with the aggressive one. Especially with armor-piercing rounds, which sadly did minimum damage. 4 to 5, so... I don't know how much I trust Shelter to actually kill the mech, but it's... Let's see. It's better odds for at least Shelter to kill the mech. Oh, better odds, I say, and then we have to deal with those kind of hit chances. Jeez. We need to work on your aim, buddy. Wow, and a graze, no less. Thankfully, apparently mechs can get flash bombed too. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty certain Zephyr could have done 6 damage, but it's a shame that didn't work. Oh, you're gonna try and kill a civilian? That's fine. We have solutions to that. Now, honestly, I think I'm okay with Zephyr being out in the open if I'm willing to burn the overdrive serum. You make this difficult though with the mech going, and we know what the mech's gonna do. The mech is likely gonna do an AoE attack. Five to 6. I'm gonna specifically watch to see if this burns the pierces through the armor or not.
Shattering.
No, it did not.
For good.
Gives us more room to move.
Now, I almost want a parry, with that said. Targeting system, that burns your... Oh, you're gonna shoot anyway. So this might be painful, but most of them are meleeers anyway. I don't think I Adrenal Surge, as tempting as that is. Well, I may actually want to do it on this Cobra. If I prepare... I'm half tempted to do a prepare, but it doesn't plan out the best with Shelter. And you get to go after Carup. I want to make sure this guy's a priority, because I do get a bonus reward for it. Am I willing to burn a teamwork on it, though, is the question. Well, what other resources do I have? I have Smoke Bomb, which again, I'm kind of half expecting. Well, as soon as Axiom goes up there, Serp is no longer at risk. And you're currently disoriented, which helps a bit. Ooh, maybe I can... Yeah, let me have my cake and eat it too. So I'm just going to enrage once. This might be a terrible idea, but... I could smash... Well, I could... Well, the turret already went, so I'm not concerned about the turret right now. I gotta make sure that this is a blue move, because it almost looks like I could burn... Oh, thankfully it tells me if it's a dash or not. Alright, I could not ask for much better. And now let's charge you up fully for the Cobra.
On the edge.
Just give it a moment, folks.
Wired up.
He's just really getting pumped up for this moment.
Who wants some?
Although, really, I should consider a shot as well. 77, so that's probably not better, if I'm honest. Yeah, 89 is much better odds, I think. Damn! That was a hell of a turn for Axiom right now. But sadly, I burnt the overdrive serum for nothing. Which feels like a bit of a waste, doesn't it? And let's see. You can knock out the chrysalid. Which, there's not much need to. You can't quite reach the R1 though. So hopefully he takes the
Now
bait and
that's
goes after
protection.
Axiom. Because now I don't have to worry about killing the Cobra yet. There is going to be one wild chrysalis.
Hook 'em.
Oh god. There is going to be a wild chrysalis roaming around that's going to cause problems.
Reducing profile.
Yeah. I was kind of expecting him to attack. Yeah, that's more like it. I was kind of expecting both to attack me. I failed to consider they would attack a civilian. So you can relocate easily. I don't know how useful that is against people who don't really use cover. Especially since I put you right next to a cocoon. And it's kind of disgusting, isn't it?
Thought that was a miss.
Yeesh, you need more confidence there, Shelter. We're gonna have to work on that a bit. So without a doubt the mech or the turret dies, because it's going next.
Splintering.
Boom. That 2 points armor is annoying. I was lied to, apparently, unless it was the wrong skill. Because I was kind of under the impression maybe that was the skill that also ignored armor. It was just never emphasized. Where's the... Oh. I was wondering where the hell he went, and that answers my question, doesn't it, stupid me? The cocoon needs to die. It's just not... It just
Coming
may
through.
not die, though. It's in my favor again, if nothing else. And it looks alive, though. Oh, I'm completely wrong. It's dead. There's what, a 15% chance critical hit, 66% chance for a shotgun to kill it on its own, and then the hair trigger, which we kind of forgot about. Now, I think I just want to shield Axiom. Or shield Shelter, rather.
Protected from all angles.
Because he's the most vulnerable of this group. I sadly get to burn my shield charge. 2 points of shield charge, which I'm not really happy about. But we get one refunded.
I made the arrest. Turtling.
Yeah, where you go?
Next
I'm alright
time,
with
aim
that.
for my head.
I would have preferred you attack Shelter, though, for obvious reasons, but I'll go with it. I just don't want to be near the car in case these miss and cause it to explode. Although that would have been actually would have been all right with the shield, I'm realizing. So you should be able to just knock him out, from what I was told too. So you better do that. Thank you.
Smash the hostile.
Surgical.
Okay, I may have burned more resources than I like, but it worked out well. Well, did I really? So we got a nice explosive entrance, and plus 50 dodge. Non-aggressive enemies guarding the entrance, and then take less damage. Which I'm fine with. And I do have the... Yeah, I'm going to basically use my phalanx to kind of protect against this. It's a question of who goes where. So med patch is not really needed. Do I honestly put care for last? That seems wrong. It seems wrong, but it's kind of tricky with this group, I'm realizing. I kind of would need Verge for this to be a little more well balanced. But at the same time, I want to get a little more used to not having terminal. And the shield makes a nice convenience or compromise. And we haven't really seen the health regen on Axiom yet, I don't think.
Rip it open.
Let's do this. Although going through the main door would have been alright because of Axiom's Berserk, wouldn't it? Necromancer, Android, Turret. Only one aggressive adversary, which I'm kind of okay with. And Syrup does get to go first, so whoever she goes after is fine. She has my blessing. So without a doubt, you have a really good chance to knock out the turret, so let's do it. Sadly didn't happen. Do I care about blocking one shot, though? That is an honest question. Because I don't think Carib Shield's gonna be all that great. I could be wrong, though. And I do have Dazzle as well to disorient people, but we learned the Necromancer does not care about how dazzling we are. I would like you to just kill the turret because he's probably going to mark us. Necromancer's going to take a punch too, but it's the odds to hit I don't like. So let's cripple the Hitman. Ooh, this is my best part. We get to hear the old classic XCOM, was it? Was not Enemy Unknown, but UFO defense music. So yeah, I kind of expected that.
Target in sight. Break it apart.
And we got a charge. Yeah, you can even hear it, but it kind of conflicts with the regular music, so we probably don't want to hear it just because for that reason alone. Now I think I want to save. Let's see who goes when. Because the android's likely going to explode. I would love to listen to that more, but it's clashing poorly with the other one. The regular music. But we might actually knock you. Yeah, we can probably kill this guy. Okay, it doesn't sound too bad now. At least the game is muted slightly. We have to destroy the power core. Let me find... Where is that first? Because I haven't really... Oh, it's right next to me. So let's make note of that, and you are a bruiser.
Smashing extremity.
Perfect. And let's keep teamwork handy. I want at least one attack on this turret.
I'm okay. Just banged up.
There goes your armor.
Complain.
Turret goes next. Axia or Carip is in a bad spot too. And I believe he does have a med kit. I'm just wondering if I teamwork now or not, because Sephiroth could go here and maybe stun him. Because I without a doubt need to knock out the turret. And to be honest, I don't know what the Cobra does yet. So that kind of scares me a bit. Oh, I literally can't subdue this thing, can I? Seriously, I can't subdue it. Not even just to disable it. Interesting. So, I think you're more prone to shoot at Axiom if I put him here. But I think without a doubt I put a smoke bomb on Kirip just because he already took a hit.
Tossing smoke.
Even though he's going to immediately go afterwards after one attack. He just doesn't have guard available at the moment.
Target
Perfect.
spotted.
Ow.
That's the stink of organ damage.
Yes, it is. So Hitman gets to go. I can't reach you. I don't think I would have been able to hit this thing, but I need to do a charge, though. I was really hoping maybe to have someone attack this, but I think that's Shelter's job. Oh, and I gotta keep in mind Android, too, is gonna explode. I can't knock him out. At least Kirip has a heal. I haven't done anything with you yet, so I might as well disable you, if only slightly.
Flash going out.
Because again, I don't know what
Easier
kind
to move around.
I don't honestly know what kind of damage you do, or abilities even. So who to put the shield on? Sephiroth without doubt is going to get shot at, you would think, because of her exposed position.
Popping and blocking.
And you are going to guard, which helps protect you some.
Let me try again.
And I forgot about the regen weave too, which helps some.
Target weapon in sight.
Wow.
I can still fight.
Sure, don't take the easy
Take
target,
care of
will you?
those wounds.
Incompetent.
Zephyr's right there, you know. I hope you realize that. You're going after the wrong person. Now the android is gonna explode. Huh. I have a teamwork, so I might as well use it here. I don't care about the Cobra, because, again, he's kind of disoriented. I have more flashbangs. Just not... Unless I can hit them, I can't reach both of them. Well, that's not true. I hate the idea of giving the Cobra... Yeah, the Cobra's just gonna shoot at Kirip and Axiom again. It's the sad thing. But it puts me in a good spot to bomb the two up above. So there.
Outbound stun.
Half of them are basically stunned, or disoriented rather, and the other half are near death. Although I don't... I'm not... It's not even possible to kill them. So why even bother with... Cripple this thing instead. It's not going to explode yet, but... That's something to consider for when it is about to explode. I'm okay with this first shot because it won't kill it.
Oh man, I'm out.
Another shot might kill it though. Might.
Armored up.
I didn't even realize you were out of ammo. Oh, you were disabled, that's why. We don't need it. I hate to break it to you, we don't really care about your ammo mostly.
Book 'em.
But you can happily charge up your shield for me, please. So who are you going after? Because everyone's in cover now because of how you move. Okay, Devil Shield charge. Oh, I'm no longer in cover either, looks like. I didn't realize that. Now, I am honestly curious. And do I have enough movement to go after the hitman, even after saving this civilian? If not, I want to believe I can hit the Cobra after
Head down
that.
and move.
I want to believe. Yeah, that's kind of what I was curious about. It's really odd when movement is different for the second action.
Fracturing.
So that still pays off, it's just not the target I would have liked. And you're basically not even going to be attacked, but you have so much mobility that's not an issue.
Flesh wound.
Oh, you shouldn't.
Don't
You've
let
done
it
it now,
phase you.
buddy. You fucked up.
Armor
Aww.
soften the blow.
I can try cracking it open.
So, I think what I do is charge this bruiser and then subdue the other one. I'm just not going to get my max rage.
Over the edge. Pumped up.
And reinforcements are coming, so I need to have care and shelter both focus on the terminal, I think. How do I risk going higher rage? I don't think I do. Just in case. So go smash and then
Cracking
subdue the other one.
skulls.
That was poor damage, sadly. But the subdue helps eliminate one of them at least.
Stop wiggling. You're caught.
Ha!
Missed. Still too close.
Now, is repositioning you helpful? Against the Cobra, probably. It's an honest question. I don't think I can see the objective from there. And of course, the target preview is a bit of a mess for trying to figure out if I can shoot it or not.
Good to go. Move out.
So you could destroy it right now. Perfect.
Darn it, no ammo.
That's a bit of a problem, but unfortunately not much you can do there. Zephyr already has a shield. So you can't quite kill him, but he's gonna be so damn close. So why not take it?
Thought I had it.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were stunned. Oh well, that makes my life easy, doesn't it? Nighty night. And now he's really stunned. Alright, let's not beat around the bush. Just go for a guaranteed knockout.
Subdue the target.
Well, the health regen was kind of nice, wasn't it? Ew, that chrysalid there might cause a little bit of unrest, but we got our intel. It was a damn good mission, at least. Who could say no to that? Because I don't even think I could have stopped the chrysalids from at least killing one civilian. Since there were 3 of them, one of which it was impossible to at least kill in a single shot. And no unrest, so that's good. Probably the best I could ask for there. So Agent
Hey,
Idol,
buddy. Read my mind lately?
You know I would never do that.
How would you know? I know, unless you read my mind.
Because I am your squad mate, and you trust me with your life.
Which you could have programmed me to think.
No one can program a mind with such complexity as yours.
Verge. Sometimes I think you're the only one who truly gets me.
I know.
and that's how he knows, because he read your mind. Either way, We're gonna have Torque back, and I'm excited to have everyone's favorite lizard, or yeah, everyone's favorite viper. I don't know why I said lizard there, but okay. I'm gonna get a lot of hate from that alone, huh? But we got new breaching options. I'm happy for that, and finally, let's get ourselves some progress done on the mastercrafted shotguns. Sounds good to me. And there's no scavengers market, new supply items, a lot of intel. What do we have? Med patch, well, we already know that. Hollow targets all enemies at the breach point. Is that only for the breach is what I'm curious. I'm curious if that lasts at least for the turn or if it's just the breach itself. Target analyzer. Maybe not all that exciting since it is only 1 point of damage, but every little bit helps when we're dealing with the androids and, well, really, those that it helps to eliminate the chance of not getting the one-shot kills at least. So I think it's worth seriously considering. I just don't think I need it now when I have very little resources as is. Now, we have credits and intel. I would love more intel, but I think this is what I have in mind. I'm going to upgrade this to level 2. Just so, from what I understand, this boosts the power of vigilance there. So that at least gives me 3 days where I don't have to worry about unrest building back up. Even though I'm not doing a mission here, not yet. That's the key thing. So I'll still get the benefit from the additional credits for the mission at least. Speaking of which do I want to do? Because if I let this one go, it is vulnerable of being 5 of 5 if there's a mission here. But if I let this one go, a situation could cause that too, but it would already be at 5 unrest if I let it go. So I think I do the intel because we're doing incredibly well on intel, and I want to get more field teams leveled up. Because then I'm basically going to get my intel and money back just from all these rank 2 field teams, if I were to be honest. Anything else I need to do? Everyone looks good, everyone looks set, so I don't think I need to worry. So let's do this. Sanction cooperation is done. We got...
I feel so tired, and it's not even noon.
What did you have for breakfast?
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you what she didn't have. Big Crunch.
Oh, God.
The cereal that writhes?
That's the one. How does that even work? We dip gene-tailored larval nuggets into our special batter. Simply add warm milk and prepare for a big crunch.
What kind of milk?
Milk from any warm-blooded mammal will end the nugget's hibernation. Then you're ready for some big crunch.
That sounds fun, but I'm a human. Can I have some too?
Of course! Nearly everyone can eat Big Crunch.
What about me?
I said nearly. Under no circumstances should sectoids consume Big Crunch.
Aw, dang.
Well, I know what I'm having. A wriggling bowl of... Oh, go on. You can say it.
Big Crunch, the cereal that writhes.
Food Life, a division of IFC.
I don't know if I'm sold, if I were to be honest, but there you go, folks. And we have 3 missions, so I'm going to have a hard time choosing what one I want. So let's see what we have to choose from here. Of course, the mission here to increase the reveal time is kind of key, but what do we have? They have regeneration here. We only get a small amount of credits, and I'm actually able... Ooh, I actually have enough intel to get my final security rank on this field team, at least for these 3. So we're going to have a little bit of additional intel there, so I got to keep that in mind for what I'm deciding. And what am I actually getting? Is it intel? Yeah, just 20 intel, okay. Then we have the armed robbery. What do we get here? Epic pistol. That's the hard part. I don't even know what the other pistols even are. So that's a bit of a gamble, but it's tempting. It is without a doubt far more valuable than all the other rewards can be. This, I don't think I even consider this one because we're already in the clear for it. And then I can quarantine the other. So I don't have to worry about any of these getting up to 5 unrest. But if I do this mission now, then I have access to this for the situation. Am I okay with that? Because bringing the unrest down by 2 is not going to help me here. I'm just tempted because of the pistol itself, I'm not going to lie. I just don't know what it is, but that's a lot of where my mindset is. But this is probably the more tactically better one, since Carp may not even benefit from the pistol. That's the only catch. But I think I'm going to bite. I'm going to overlook this sadly, but it's quarantined for now for the situation. We'll do the arms robbery. And this is a situation to bring in Torque, is it? One of the agents is idle. Oh yeah, because the special operations was done. Now, what do I want? Unrest in all districts by 1. I think that will help some. And it gives me incentive to put Terminal. Well, actually, I gotta keep in mind, I'm probably gonna throw her in training after Godmother finishes, won't I? If I have to guess. I'm just trying to time it out because I'm assuming after the next story mission is when we're going to have the final mission with Sacred Coil. She doesn't really need the training yet, so I think I'm okay for the time being. To assembly duty, that's fine. And then who do we put on here? Because I think I'll throw Carp out to allow Torque or Verge in. At least for today. I think I'll bring... Yeah, I think I'll bring Torque. Oh, I need to actually assign them to that. That might help. There we go. A little bit of crowd control. I lose some of my durability. Is the problem. And we'll see if this pistol is worth it.
Reclamation's primary goal is to recover dangerous material from those who would do the world harm. On occasion, that means confiscating a powerful weapon from someone willing to use it against you.
Alright. So we have regen, but the Mac Weave is probably really good on Torque. And then we'll have the regen weave on Zephyr. I haven't had much luck with Overdrive Serum. It's like they know that she has ridiculous armor and that they shouldn't shoot at her, dang it. Overdrive Serum, if nothing else, is a great way to not get shot at, is what I'm learning quickly. But, oh yeah, I completely forgot you had that stock too, didn't I, Shelter? It's kind of funny, but it is what it is, and I could buy a holo scanner, which can be useful. And one breach, so... And it's just the infamous door. So that should help a little bit. I don't know what slots are required, but if Zephyr goes... Well, Zephyr's going to breach, so... I don't think she can use anything on that. And I don't need the med patch for the same reason. So let's try the holo scanner. I am really tempted to grab the target analyzer because turrets and androids just are almost guaranteed kill if Axiom can hit them. Almost. With that additional 50 critical hit chance. But we'll go with at least actually hitting our targets first. And we'll see how it works with that said. Yeah, because Zephyr goes first, Axiom second, Torque will be third, and Shelter brings up the rear. So I think that's a really good setup for me. Now, I want Axiom to have the flash bomb or the flashbang grenade, because that sounds like it'll work great there. We got a trank round, we got fists. Not really much ideal breaching options, because I do believe that Zephyr can't use any of them, but I am going to watch and see. I could be wrong on how this might work. And I have 2 med kits equipped currently. So I think we're okay. I don't even know why I'm putting this on the Android. It's only 1 encounter. Let's stick with this. And see how we do.
Good tip. Looks like the hostiles have a weapon on our list.
Oh, so we're literally getting a weapon from them, which is why we're getting the epic weapon. So last unit through gets +3 damage. So I am curious. Let's see, who has... Not valid for this breach slot, I kind of figured as much. Is there any other valid? Not valid. Not valid. I probably... Well, I did not really consider Axiom going first there, but I do have teamwork, which I could cheese that system, or cheat that system a tiny bit by making her go last, maybe, for the teamwork. And then I have better momentum, but let's see how this works. I'm just curious if I can use that any... it needs to be second too, dang it. So that's not as amazing as I thought it might have been. And I do need the flash bomb. That's kind of a consideration too. Although if Torque's going here, at least I could benefit from the holo scanner. It's not terrible, but that's something I may have overlooked a tiny bit. And I think I might teamwork. It's probably a terrible mistake to teamwork right off the bat, but I feel like this might be simple with it only being 1 encounter. And I have a chance to panic someone too.
Keep behind me.
Grenade out.
You're all marked. So we have 2 hostile targets. Android's really damn tempting. Oh, what was the other one? I keep misclicking because I'm watching down here and then it suddenly goes over to the 57. Killing the commando is really tempting too. But you're terrible odds to hit. So let's try the 92. Sadly was not enough. And I do have the blind effect. Let's keep that in mind with shelter. So maybe I should try that against all those that are organic here. It's because we have the Cobra, we have a Bruiser, we have a Guardian back, which I don't like. Alright, launch the Psionic Blast that disorients all enemies near the breach point. So I want to believe it disorients everyone near shelter. And this guy gets disoriented an extra turn. That's what I'm hoping happens. Okay. Sadly, I am going to get shot at a bit. If only a little bit. Now, where do I want to put Zephyr? Well, bashing you might be pretty good. Aw, that's not nice. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, stupid me.
We might get through this.
But 2 targets out is
There's
decent.
our target.
Recover the Endless Brevity. So that's the weapon. Oh, and you're using it too. Well, that's not at all terrifying, is it? So I think we move quickly then. get that initiative going, because when do you act? You're late in the turn order.
Over the edge.
And let's see, you don't dash, so why not take advantage of this and hope for a good hit? Wow. I am not complaining about that good fortune.
Ready for action.
Now, charge up your power. Oh, and everyone's hollow target too. So I gotta watch that and see if it helps with my rage or my smash at all. Okay, disoriented expired too, so that's important to note. So let's daze you two even further.
Excellent distraction.
Now, ooh, that is amazing to know. Hollow targeting helps tremendously with my double smash potential. I am already happy for this. Well,
deflection. That's some tough armor.
I can try cracking it open.
That was easy, wasn't it? I don't like Purifier. That's kind of a given. Overdrive Serum allows her to go basically anywhere, but you can't shield, so I'm more worried about our Purifier. And I kind of want Zephyr to take shots, because she has Pari. So, do I move with you, now that this guy's kind of rooted? Since I'm a little bit afraid he might hit both of them. A little bit. Huh?
Oh, you'll regret that.
You missed. Now, Torque is gonna have some fun with you, I think. How to best do that. So the Bruiser goes next week. We have a very easy way to, well, moving up there doesn't really help me a whole lot. I'd rather just grab you. Can I do that? Really damn good chance to just erase you from the equation. Purifier, you cannot be poisoned. So it doesn't really do much. It'll do damage, maybe it kills this turret. Actually, let me see, where does the canister? Alright, so I can have my cake and eat it too. Let's have some fun with this. Take two, what is it? Kill two birds with one stone, I hope. No, the armor just absorbs it, dang it. And it was immune to poison too, so didn't do near as much as I want. But it is stunned. It should be stunned. It said it was shut down for two actions. I almost worry that shutdown means something else, even though I know what it is. And I can't actually relocate with anyone, because you probably can't see our shield bearer friend. But you can get a guaranteed hit, and that's all I need from you. I say that and you still can't hit anyone. I should have checked that. I probably should have checked that. Well, if you can't see the Purifier, maybe I'll be so lucky as you'll get to hit him here.
I'll cover the squad.
I doubt it, but maybe I'll get lucky. And chances are you're on fire. Yeah, I figured.
That took a chunk out.
Ow. Good thing that I chose to... Oh, you regenerate health. Let's see. It was what? 3 health was it? I'm trying to remember. Either way, we have to deal with our Guardian before he becomes a bit problematic with that shield. Gotta keep an eye on the turret too. That needs to go. because of smoke canister, I can't do that anymore.
Fire approaching. I have to move.
So you can heal. I'm just wondering, because you're without a doubt going to shoot, and the Guardian's just going to shield. Oh, and you have a med kit. You're immune to poison. Alright.
Fracturing.
I kind of forgot about that. That scared me for a moment because there was no animation. Oh, and because you're on fire, you can't... Yeah, because you're on fire, you can't actually do what I was hoping. Which was Safari.
Fast as I can.
And you're going to shield, which is going to be a bit of a pain. Does it get the one down below? Nope. So we'll just knock you out.
Don't stray too far.
And I can't remember if Torque has trank rounds or not, but I don't think it matters when he's already out.
Shame he didn't resist.
Out for the count. You have a nano kit, so... Oh, and of course you can't even see Zephyr. I'm having a lot of problems with you, aren't I? It's a little annoying.
Lobbing a flashbang.
Eyes shut.
So I can switch positions with Axiom though, right? Because who do you actually see? Just this one bugger. Which is why you probably should reposition. So he's going to survive, alas, but he needs to be the priority just because of that shield. Oh, and the Purifier's going to regenerate his health back to full, isn't he?
Locking target down.
Rooting Venom.
That hits. Still mobile.
Interesting.
You're good.
So I say we 89%, we don't even chance it.
Make a hole.
Especially with armor piercing ammo, keep in mind. Goodbye. Alright, health regeneration. Med kit for good measure. Ooh, I didn't realize it had 2 hex range. Or maybe it's an AoE heal. That would be kind of nice too. And let's deal with our friend here before he starts burning us even more. Gonna be hard to do. Because Torque can't do much, and honestly... Oh, you could deal with our Cobra friend. Color me intrigued. Do I have to worry so much about damage? I think I just prime you for a knockout. I am just honestly wondering... Because I already used my guaranteed hit on. And I don't expect Shelter to do a lot of damage, but at least this pulls... Well, he could still move. I don't even need to use my tongue grab. I just have no better alternatives, so let's just try and soften him up so we can subdue him. I don't know if he regenerates his health. Oh, maybe I should have done that because I didn't really. Because can you hit here? I see 2 targets. That's not helpful.
I have to move.
Stick to cover.
Okay, not the best odds, sadly. Shelter needs some work.
Nothing beyond our reach.
Well, thank you for being dumb. And he didn't regenerate health. I like the audio on him, though.
Almost dry.
He's still pretty humanoid sounding, but I like the sounds of that Cobra. Time to take some prisoners.
You're supposed to stay down.
Don't worry. Zephyr's got your
Target out of
back.
play. I'm still ahead of you.
Now, knock him out, please.
Why don't you lie down for a bit?
Now, did that meet our quota? Yes, it did. So, it's a good thing I didn't go for the easy just kill him strategy or entangle him. Oh, there's the tip right there about the vigilance field. So, there's confirmation, even though I may have missed it before. Now, this all looks pretty good. I am happy with it. And Endless Brevity, I want to say that was the rapid fire pistol we saw before, but I wasn't able to afford, I think. Either way, let's continue on here and see what the next day brings us, because we're looking at a lot of orange.
Sink your teeth into something delicious? Why not give Burger Palace a try? We have everything you need to fill your belly, or bellies, depending on your species. Our mouth-watering patties are grown from a kelp-derived protein base designed to appeal to everyone. Pending approval from the Global Truth and Reconciliation Commission, you can find us in most city centers. Burger Palace. New name, new location, same great taste.
Okay, so this is unfortunate. I wasn't prepared for a scar, but thankfully, it's not really that bad considering I don't have any dodge to begin with, and I haven't really been relying on it to be honest. But what's this? Crowd control. Zephyr quickly darts around and attacks every nearby enemy before returning to their original position. Interesting. I actually have something that justifies me moving with doing a blue move first for a change, because Zephyr's turns have been pretty simplistic and arguably not very efficient for that reason too, so I am eager to see how this plays out, and it helps synergize a little bit with Overdrive Serum too, since that will, in theory, leave her more exposed to be able to get as many targets as possible. I am eager to try that out. But thankfully the scar is not as serious as I thought, and Shelter, you got a promotion too, buddy. Let's see what you're capable of, now that we got you past Deputy Agent finally. So temporal shift. Upgrades relocate so it delays the next turn of relocate enemies. Ooh, fun. Distortion field. Upgrades relocate so that relocate XCOM units, including Shelter, get plus 50 defense. I really like the potential of both these, but I think delaying a target, especially one in the back, where Shelter can still get cover arguably, or at least is well protected, might be amazing if done right. There's going to be a lot of positional awareness. I'm going to basically have to learn how to play with portals, essentially, is what it's looking like. And the Scavenger's Market is open, and one free purchase. There's the reflex grip I was hoping for. So, superior laser sight, that is not a big deal because we already got the advanced one. Even though improving my critical hit chance even slightly could be notable. It's probably not worth it when I already have one. So I think I'm going to go with the reflex grip. Now it's just a question who best benefits from it, probably Torque. But there's a lot of things I could do with it. Since if Carib can do a shot without having to burn, without having to dash for a shield or charge bash, that gives him amazing value too, especially with his new pistol now. I don't know if reflex grip counts that though, that's the only thing I'm afraid of. So we get Elerium here or credit here. I think I don't have much of a choice on what to pick, honestly. And I don't believe I get any bonuses for upgrading the field team here either. So let's see, Spec Ops, train will be done in 2 days, assembly is underway. Actually, let's have a look at your pistols, Carib. Because in all honesty, you're the only one that can use it. So I'm never going to switch out of you too. So yeah, that's the Fanfire pistol like I thought. It does burn 3 shots, so that's going to be something I need to pay attention to. Is the fact he may need to reload occasionally if I use that. And we're good here. So that free intel definitely paid off. And my hands are tied. Without that, we're grabbing this one here. Perfect. And 5 unrest
Verge,
again.
I need a comm check.
Yes. Go ahead.
Check, check. 1, 2, check. Can you hear me?
I sensed it.
Right. But Verge, you know how a comm check works.
Yes.
Then, wait. Are you messing with me?
Ah. Yes.
Well, at least you're honest about it.
Short and to the point. Now, what do we have for the next mission? Tomorrow will be... Yeah, tomorrow will be another situation. That works fine by me, because then I can tackle this, what is it, Sacred Coil mission. You I can leave be. You give me a hair trigger, which I don't care for, because it sounds like it's just a basic hair trigger as well. Not like a superior one or anything of note. And you, of course, we need to bring down, and 2 days towards the research. Oh my god, if we succeed in that, we're going to have our shotguns for the story mission. I know Axiom's going to have a nice early birthday gift. Don't tell Axiom though, alright? It's just between you and me. Also, Godmother gets the benefit, but I'm going to, again, try not to have her for some of these missions, just to allow everyone else to get their promotions. But seriously, don't tell Axiom about his birthday gift, okay? And also, before I jump in here, let's level you up. Perfect. All 3 of the technology sectors are level 2. We have 2 here and 2 here. Wow. We almost got everything to rank 2. I am feeling really good about our progress. I am happy. Now, do I want to bring Carapace in on this? Is another question. Because he has that fancy pistol now. But I think we keep Torque in so we can at least play with the reflex grip and learn a little bit of what it's capable of. So yeah, I can't say no to this mission. It brings down the unrest. The scar is scary, but you don't really suffer from it, Zephyr. I'm fine with that. And it's 2 breaches. And they regenerate health, which did cause a little bit of problems, so I need to be mindful of that. So I want you to have the reflex grip, Torque. You already got really good aim, especially with the holo scanner. So I'm okay removing the scope. I want to argue at least. And how are we doing on credits? 90 credits, I could buy something too, but we have so much options available to us now. I think we're okay. Torque with the dodge vest. Regen, regen, regen. I think that's self-explanatory there. A couple medkits. I do wonder, is that just to a single agent? Okay, I was seriously wondering, seriously hoping maybe that was an AoE heal because of the range on that thing. But no. Wishful thinking, I'm aware. And I don't think I need 2 tranks, which means I could probably get away with something else. Let me make items unavailable, that might help a bit. Double flash here. We have smoke bomb on Zephyr, just in case. So I think we're pretty good. I'm just wondering about this stock, if I want to do anything to switch that around. I think we're okay. The reflex grip just allows Torque to maybe shoot at someone, but normally if she's going to tongue grab, entangle, and then shoot every other turn she can, she's not going to have the best chance to hit. Is what I'm wondering. Where a shelter could maybe set up next turn. It's definitely something I'm really going to have to think on quite a bit to see where I can get the most value for some of these equipment. But that's best done between recordings to at least save us a little bit of time. At least. And having a scope on shelter kind of feels warranted some, because what you're aiming at, 70, at least it is now. And your aim is just slightly lower than Torque's right now. That was not a result I was expecting, considering how terrible his shots seem to be. an Axiom 74, but he doesn't have the shotgun, which helps a lot because it has really good aim bonuses in close. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go get that acceleration, shall we? For the research. The only thing I don't know is how much is that going to cost me, dang it. That could be a problem.
Friendly VIP confirmed on site.
That's fine by me. So, delayed snare. Last unit through is rooted. That doesn't seem like a problem if it's shelter, honestly. And what's the other one? +3 mobility. And the first unit through does 3 extra damage. What are the 2 doors anyway? Oh. I'm trying to figure out where these are in place, position. Oh, and keep... Yeah, 6 and 5 enemies. Because these look like they're almost in completely different regions, or 2 separate rooms. So I don't think I want to split up, because I don't really need the +50 dodge, and it doesn't it hurts Sepper's benefit as well, so we should just go this way. Actually, Sepher goes first. There are 2 breach points. I gotta keep that in mind. And Axiom has the flash bomb. So it depends what I want the bonus for more. Yeah, I think I'll sort of flash bomb there. Do the usual setup, and let's see. First unit through, so Sepher does bonus damage. So I think we're okay. And then I'll use the holo targeting next. So I gotta keep my +3 damage, even though you're not very good at showing it. Well, I know who I'm targeting in that case. You are surprised, but... Was no one really disoriented? Wow. Well, that's unfortunate. So I think I go after you. At least with Sepher. You I do not like because you have explosives. That's all the reason I need with you. I kind of really wish I had the aim bonus because the flash bomb again did nothing. It helps to know what I'm going into, I suppose, too. That may have been part of the problem. Thankfully it hit. Now, I honestly... Torque has the stock. I really would like to poison the Ronin. Because that's a nice synergy to have with... Oh, and there's an android too. And you only have a pistol. I don't think I'm too worried about you. I don't care about the shot, I'm wondering, toxic greeting on you or not? I think I do a toxic greeting. And chance shelter can at least kill the mech, maybe? Not good odds, which is why I was really considering not doing that. That is unfortunate. Cage sword, what is this achievement? Oh.
Target down for good.
I'm still ahead of you.
That's convenient, I think.
Nothing beyond our reach.
So this is a bonus objective, so more resources is always good. What is crowd control's radius? Oh. I just aim it. I have no idea the damage though, but... Shelter's a bit at risk. Do I overdrive serum or not? Because the Guardian without a doubt is going to shield. The mech basically goes last, so almost... I don't have to worry about you. Can't crowd control you. I can crowd control you, but it puts you in an awkward spot. Mainly, you have no cover. It gives us an opportunity to play with it. I am alright playing with Overdrive Serum. Especially if a med kit to help out. Yeah, sadly this probably does end the turn, doesn't it? I figured a little bit more might have been expected.
I'll bring you down.
So what exactly happened there? Weapon unaffected? That was another result I was not expecting, that things would actually explode.
That'll leave a mark.
Shelter needs
Know
help,
your
but
limits.
I think Shelter's okay. Weapon was unaffected, that's all I recall. Adrenal Surge. So we can try and kill this mech off, which we have a really good chance to hit it. Gotta be mindful of a dash, though.
Making waves.
Perfect.
Hostile off the board.
Have a nice trip, buddy.
You do good work.
You could kill the android. I would really like that. You could also do something unpleasant to our Cobra friend, which I kind of would like too. I think I chance killing the android because he's going to basically be the first up, and Zephyr is not going to want to go up close to him. Perfect. Nice job, Axiom. So, who can you entangle? No one at the moment. So your reflex grip doesn't do much. Sadly. I gotta keep an eye on the poison, but Zephyr does have the med kit. And I can slow someone down. And if Shelter actually does have
Breathe in.
the ability to heal himself, he can just swap positions easily. No, it looks like Torque has it, dang it. So I gotta keep that in mind. And that was the stock at play, wasn't it? You do not have the health kit, so I'm inclined to go somewhere else. I could just delay your turn for Zephyr, which isn't terrible, but it leaves you vulnerable. So I might as well just make you not the least appealing target, hopefully. Not a good use of his turn, but he kind of was focused down, wasn't he, quite a bit? And I would like him to regenerate more health. Now watch as he becomes the next target.
I'm not an easy target.
So next turn you basically get to just do the crowd control again. We're gonna have to keep that in mind. Root it so Shelter's relatively safe. So you're probably gonna just take your shot on her. Haha. It's their Shelter just watching everything go on. 90% chance, and that's all you can hit.
Ready for action.
Oh, I kind of forgot to enrage a bit, didn't I, with the rush, but that's fine. I can sort of live with that.
Hostile isn't moving.
Now, remember Axiom, we need to knock people out. And since that was a hair trigger, this is about as close as we can get for doing that. Unless you get poisoned. Ugh. I don't know how the mechanics work, but I want to believe he loses the poison once we knock him out. I want to believe. Although it did also hurt his chance to hit, I'm just realizing too. Now let's see if we can get our shot. You don't have tranq
Nothing
rounds.
risky.
So keep that in mind, Torque.
Splattered hostile.
That was not a result I was expecting. So much for my hostages. Okay, so Axiom does not get poisoned. I'm fine with that. We didn't get many hostages though. So, we're marked here, so that seems like the bad way to go. Last unit through gets +1 armor. Guess who's gonna get 1 extra armor in that case, huh? I'm sure you can understand why. Although, yeah, last one in, so we'll have Shelter go last, just to give him that added protection. And that way I don't feel as inclined to have Zephyr go last just for the team up. Was it the team up?
Follow me.
Alright, Axiom. Do your stuff, buddy. Okay, Cobra there, you're aggressive. Not really good odds to hit, sadly. None of them are even mechs or anything either. So, Axiom... Oh, actually I should chance the Trooper. I should anyway. It was a hit, but it was not a kill. And you're hull target, and I like to try and kill you. You're set up for death. Gotta keep in mind Fearless Advance, which oddly you can only go after 2. I guess that's because there's like an open space down below. I might regret doing this maneuver. Actually, who wants to get... Actually, it disorients only all of them, but 83% chance I can't say no to those kind of odds. And it gives me a prisoner. Okay, I was gonna say, please don't hit Shelter again. Jump on him. Well, you jumped on the Viper. That I was not expecting. She just crushed his head in by landing on it.
Spotted the VIP. You are go for rescue.
So, Commando, Necromancer, and Flashbangs. I want to... Zephyr can't use her abilities. Dang it, I really would love to hit both of them. Unless the patch actually fixed it where I don't blind my own teammates. That might be the only exception. Otherwise, Zephyr could hit both of them. And she goes before both of them too. I do not want to do that for that reason. And I don't want to rescue the scientist yet in case that triggers something. And where's this commando? You're way over there. Don't have the best odds to hit you, but that eliminates one target if I do get you.
Make way.
And keep an eye on my flash bomb targets. Which really is not very many. Again, I have the potential to hit 2 of these. And I've learned flash bombs don't do anything to you. Yeah, you might just die. That's why I don't want to flashbang you. I could hang on to it till next turn, though. It's worth just hanging on to, I guess. I'm just wondering about teamwork. Do I have a reason? Maybe I should just burn it now? Minimum damage again, so I'm not getting as lucky on those one-shot kills.
Pray to the slaughter.
Missed. Still too close.
Thankfully. Now Torque can shoot and do other stuff, or even shoot twice. I kind of want Shelter to shoot you though, because I'm not going to chance to subdue. Oh yeah, I could shoot you twice maybe. And that primes up a crowd control. And you just win, so who do I want to consider grabbing? I could grab the scientist. Oh, I actually can't even reach the one commando. Okay. I figured I could. Actually, let's try a shot on you. Prime you. Nicely done.
Covering flanks.
And you're just gonna spawn zombies. And again, I have a flashbang to help eliminate that. So I want to believe crowd control is a good choice here. Especially since it puts her in cover. Okay. We really need to plan on where it's aiming. And hopefully that knocks you both out. And then I'm wondering about teamwork.
Should have stayed back.
Alright, have your fun.
Dropped him.
I
There
could
you
do
go.
better.
Now, you could shoot the zombie, I don't care. You can get a guaranteed hit on him. No matter what. And you have a flashbang too, so bye-bye. Bye-bye, zombie.
Fuzzy.
That just eliminated your turn. Now I'm just wondering how... Yeah, because relocating with each other doesn't help if I'm going to knock you out. Only thing I can think of is maybe relocate the scientist.
Castling.
Doesn't really put you in much cover though, but a guaranteed hit is still a guaranteed hit, so it doesn't matter where I put you. And now we're doing well on our progress of knocking out a bunch of people. I'm just curious what happens next once we rescue the scientist, though. And Torque, you could just poison and he dies.
Covering ground.
I would rather just knock him out, I suppose, but... Where's the evac? Yeah, I figure as much. I should have figured. Which is why I held on to that teamwork. Ah, you're in a bad position too. Boo. I was really hoping for something there.
Smoke and play.
Oh well, we'll just move you forward, Torque. Well, I take that back. You can hardly do crap for your move. Axiom does not have the med kit, so it's not even worth trying that. You can't even see where he might go, so just hunker down. Let's hope you can do something there. More zombies! Color me surprised. Don't worry, we got the perfect counter to that. Am I alright with that? Because you still have momentum.
Smash the hostile.
Now I'm certain we met our 5 prisoner quota.
I'm nearly out.
Shelter will need another turn to relocate. But I think we're okay now.
Almost dry.
I almost... I was gonna think of maybe overwatching I don't know if how does that work with Overwatch? If Torque just... Well, Torque didn't even move is the problem. So let's just move people.
Up.
We're not going to get much of free shots on him.
Out of the way.
Geez, you didn't have to plow right through Sephard. Oh well. I'm sure they'll have a chat later about it. And the scientist gets to go next, and he's easily out. I think we're all good. So Commando, Purifier, and Android. Not very scary. Since I'm going to be gone before they know it. So, what can I... Sadly, not much I could do about our friend there if I want Sephiroth to leave. Actually, I could teamwork. At least to help make sure you can't do much.
Splintering.
I'm hoping this is not a bad choice. Ah, he lives. I was hoping to maybe stun him, kill him, knock him out. None of these things happened. I wonder if the smoke actually ends your turn, or if it's a free action.
I think I'm running low.
It almost seemed like it burnt his entire turn, but... Hard to say, maybe he couldn't see any of us. And if you had a guaranteed shot, this would be a good opportunity to use it, but try it anyway.
Missed.
Nope.
As expected.
Jeez.
Target moved.
Shelter,
Next
you're
time.
such a downer. Yeah, Sephiroth, just get on out. Purifier is probably going to throw a bomb, which I should be long gone before that even does anything.
Advancing.
Unless you can actually reach, I don't know.
We advance.
Nope, you didn't either.
Low on ammo.
Probably because you couldn't hit multiple people. So let's do some suppression fire then, shall we? Provide a little bit of cover even though it's not needed. You can't even hit the android. I kind of was wondering if you could or not.
Off target.
Oh well, suppression fire is good. Yeah, you do that. Because guess what's going to happen when there's no one around?
Bruise.
Boo.
We pay the cost.
You pay the cost? Okay. You do that. You're going to pay for your failure when you go back to your boss and know that you screwed up. Because I sure as hell ain't going to pay for it. And I don't even know if healing is going to do much for me. I want to believe maybe it mitigates the heals. Or mitigates scar potential. I don't know if that's true or not. But we are out of here. 6 captured and a bunch lightly wounded. Shelter took a bit of a beating early on though. Which scares me. Which worries me. But what do we have? Godmother's train is also done, perfectly timed. Could not ask for much better, and oh god, look at all the Illyrium we're getting.
Sacred Coil plans to steal combat-grade androids from the source. Make sure it doesn't happen.
Oh. Well, we can't let that happen. Not one bit. But that's our next story mission, I suppose. Training is done here. But I don't think I want to have Godmother in there. How am I doing? Even with the payday, I don't have the money, do I? How much is the master-crafted weaponry? Well, that's not even what I was looking for. Oh, it's not even done yet, is it? Ah. Oh well. So no birthday present for Axiom yet. And that would probably give us the money for it if I'm so lucky. Maybe. But that train's done. So I guess I'll put Godmother in for her other research. Actually, let's have a look at the others. Since we did get a couple of promotions on Sephra and all them. Mobility by 2. I almost feel like I don't need it. And Shelter's not at that point yet to see his next tier. So we'll give Godmother a little more training. Although I'm probably going to have to redo this anyway since we're at the end of the episode. But I could bring the situation down. That is not a problem. I can reduce the unrest or anarchy. We're doing fine. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.